especially the parents. Both Mohit and Anand Mahindra Garu have asked you all to clap for your parents, and I think that's so important that we express this gratitude. But more than anything, I wonder how come, the ratio of parents is so large to this ratio of graduates. So I think there are a lot of people who love you guys. So I think that's one thing to be super grateful for. Or maybe they're just... Or maybe they were just, they wanted to make sure that they came here to see that you got that piece of paper, that you were really graduating and you didn't goof off the 3 years you were here. Or just where this money of theirs was, whether it was well spent. And I can assure you it was really well spent in this campus and this learning. And now that Anand Mahindra has given them that challenge that they have to really make something for themselves. Because I really think that everyone has a story. Your parents have such fantastic stories, and for them to, whatever they've done in their journey, we have to appreciate and be grateful for, because that's the reason that, you could be here in this journey, and what you're going to do with it matters to them as much as it matters to you and the family that you will have later in life. So guys, wish you all really all the best. Good luck with that. And now my apologies, because my team did put together a really nice, very formal speech to give you all, and then I was looking at it and trying to help write it, and then I thought, would my kids be okay with this? And then I realized it was too boring. So I had to chuck that. And I said, let me just give you one thing that you can go with. And I'm telling you, kids today are very questioning. They ask you too much. I couldn't do that with my parents. But this lot, they think that nothing is off bounds. And, they will ask questions and they'll demand. And the thing is, the good thing is that they're doing it for a purpose, because they really think that this world is theirs, that they think they can achieve a lot and they can do a lot. And I think you're equipping yourself for that. So let me just give you one thing, because you've heard all the good stuff, you've done all the lessons, and I'm not going to spoil your important day with another class. I really want to tell you about this one word which I think is fantastic, and which we don't understand. It's called exponential thinking. It's a mindset that encourages people to think long-term, outside the box, and radically. It's non-linear, multiplicative way of thinking that involves taking each step bigger than the previous one, rather than adding small improvements. In our exponential world, 1 + 1 can equal 10, 100, or even 1,000. So that's what, if people think that something is, that something can't be done, please think again. You're in a world, this world of technology and the world that you're in today should only promote exponential thinking. And it's really different from incremental, and that's the important part of it. Don't confuse it with exponential with incremental, which is more traditional, and it involves taking small, gradual steps towards an objective. We all did that, that's what we were taught in school. Incremental change is linear and additive, whereas exponential change is non-linear and multiplicative. For example, incremental change might involve growing a business by 10% year over year, but exponential change, you can get it to 100%. Want some examples? Think about Google. Think about what they did with the search engine. Because you have the internet, as soon as you've digitized, you have the ability to become exponential, because then you can take it and scale it to 100. Look at Google, look at Facebook, look at WhatsApp, those 100 your parents flooding the internet with WhatsApp messages and good morning to all of you, checking on all of you. These are things that we have to think through, was a cause of exponential. And it's not just the age, I think, and of who can do it. It's even my 92-year-old dad who founded Apollo Hospital, still the chairman, and he comes to work every day excited and he says, what more can we give? Because the solution is not in providing healthcare of one bed or 10,000 beds, but really how can you change your thinking to serve 1 billion people? And I think, and don't treat them when they're sick, keep them healthy. And that works a lot better. So did you see the difference of how, you can think exponentially? And this is what I want to give you all. Use that word, think about it. And, surprisingly enough, it comes with a method. And that method, you might think, uses some very, very old-fashioned, boring words. So it is there that unless you're conscious and diligent, you'll end up with a strategy that's incremental. You need to be conscious every minute. Am I thinking exponentially? And how you're going to do it. And then what you do, it needs patience. It needs courage. Because what's going to happen, it's all going to be slow. Probably, you'll have to wait till you're 50 to do something like the exponential. It'll come slowly. But then suddenly, this internet, this whole change of things, of demanding that 10 minutes delivery, that why should I plan my kitchen? If I want to cook something, this Zepto or Blinkit, one of these guys will deliver it to me. Or you'll find an Apollo pharmacy that will give you a medicine when you want it. This is the demand of how you think about it and how businesses will adapt, how you will, as business leaders, will adapt to think of what people want and how they need it. And I think this exponential thinking is really going to change us. So it'll come patiently. You're not going to get this bright spark tomorrow, maybe some lucky ones, but it's really not about genius. It's about putting that thing together, putting that linear curve that when it bends, it'll continuously give you. Look at the way AI. Did you know that word 5 years ago with that? And the student who was accompanying me today, he said, yes, I'm doing AI with this. It'll become a part of your life. And the thing is that whether it's using ChatGPT, as easy as this thing, hopefully you didn't pass because of that. It's your own little bit of studying. But having said that, we have to understand, we have to adapt, we have to bend, we have to, even what Mohit said, we're living in these amazing times that change is so constant, and the way that it'll happen, so, embrace it. There's a discipline to it. There's something that you have to put in, hard work. I thought that movie, that 12th Fail, did anybody see it? Amazing, that's your life story, that everything, hopefully it's not that hard, but the thing is, if you want something, you need to believe, you need to put in that work, and you need to go for it to take those changes and use that word exponential. The last part of what I'm going to say to you, you don't even have to listen to it because I did a cheat sheet for you. When you go out, I've listed 6 things that really talk about, that Peter Diamandis, who's a great thinker on longevity and Singularity University, talks about exponentials. What are the qualities of exponentials? So let me just take you through those 6 Ds really quick, and I'm going to finish off with that. So the first one, what we really spoke about, is this digitized world. It makes so much more sense to be exponential now, the way the internet is doing things for you. Yesterday, a doctor was saying, I'm going to sit in my vacation home and I can do a surgery in the hospital. These are all things that, part of science fiction or watching Star Trek, but which is there for you today. And things will be deceptive, like I said. You won't know it till it really hits you, and then everybody's there and everybody's doing it. So this is the thing of slowly, then suddenly. So look for those. Look for those things that are going to be changing your world, changing the way that you live today. And it's not about the fact that we live in India or you live in Africa or this thing. The world is becoming so much smaller than you think it is. And this is something that you need to understand. The last thing is the third is, it's really about disruptive. Everything will disrupt you, but I don't think you should be scared anymore. That's one thing your parents have taught you, the safety net. I read a study somewhere that said that so many children today are taking risks. You know why they're taking risks? The way that they're able to chuck up jobs. Like my eldest daughter, Upasna, is not traditionally running my business, but she's an influencer with 11 million people, and she's speaking at different institutions to young children. It's because she knows there's a safety net. If something happens, possibly Ramcharan will pay her bills or I will. So there's something there, that you've given them that safety net. So I think they should be really thankful for that they're going to allow you to fly. And this is something that you have to be really, grateful for. Demonetized. You think money is a currency now? It's really not. It's the fact that everything can get cheaper. They'll reinvent a new air conditioning that will be half the cost, or anything that you do, whether it's building technology, whether it's your cell phone that'll be under 5,000 rupees. So now there's nothing off limits. Everything is demonetized. It's dematerialized. Why do I have to carry when I go on a trip? I used to carry this fancy camera to take pictures. My kids laugh at me. They said, my Apple phone is so much better than that huge piece you're carrying and you'll probably make us carry. So that is Purana Zamana, that you don't need so many things. Everything is now compressed. And this is what we have to think about, that it's dematerialized. And the last thing, which I think is fantastic for young Indians, is that it's democratized. We're not in a thing of rajas anymore, or these kings and this thing, because anybody, if anybody can go to the airport and you get instant, why do you need somebody going in front, keeping your boarding pass? I find that fascinating. Instead, Digi Yatra, show my face, I'm out there, I'm at the plane, I can print out this thing. These are the things, that is making life so important and easy for us. The very fact, wherever you are, you can sit, you're a student, order Swiggy with that. You can get the best of chefs, the best of food just delivered to you. And these are the things that are changing, democratizing the world. And I think that India, the students, the youth of India are seeing this so much faster. And that's the time that you'll start demanding, and you'll ask the right questions. You'll do the right things. And that's the greatest belief we have for you. So before I end, I of course, had something, that I thought that is important for you that don't waste your energy on fear. Such a waste of that energy. Use your energy to learn, grow, create, and become the best versions of yourselves. Really become exponential. And I'll tell you, my greatest fear today was to speak after Anand Mahindra with that. So he was the president of CII, when I was, in the benches there, and I looked at him and I said, oh my God, I've never heard of more fantastic, more inspiring speaker, and I want to become president of CII. And I did at that point, and I think that was the thing that removed that fear, channel the energy, and I think that will make you the best versions of yourself. So God bless you all, and thank you, parents. It's been such an honor to be here this morning, to spend time with you. I get some of your energy, and I think that keeps this world moving. It's the energy of this fantastic youth. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for introducing the idea of exponential thinking and the 6 Ds. I now call upon the Honorable Chancellor, Sri Anand Mahindra, to introduce the Chief Guest, Sri Damodar Raja Narasimha Garu, Honorable Health Minister of the State of Telangana.
In a way, I already introduced him and outlined what I think are his incredible qualities of speed and grace. But on a more mundane level, the senior Congress politician, Damodar Raja Narasimha Garu, has assumed the role of Health Minister in the 3rd Telangana Legislative Assembly. He embarked on his political journey in 1989, securing a seat as a member of the Legislative Assembly from the Andole constituency under the banner of the Indian National Congress. And although facing electoral setbacks, he emerged victorious in 2004 and in 2009. He became a member of then Chief Minister Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy's cabinet in 2004, assuming the role of Minister for Primary Education. Subsequently, in 2009, he was entrusted with the position of Minister for Marketing and Warehousing. His political ascent continued as he took on the role of Deputy Chief Minister of United Andhra Pradesh on June 10, 2011, serving until April 2014. And in the recent 2023 Telangana Assembly elections, he clinched victory in the Andole constituency with a substantial margin of 28,193 votes and securing a total of 53.65% of the votes in the constituency. He holds a Bachelor of Engineering degree from Osmania University's College of Engineering, earned in 1982. This is a very distinguished gentleman, and once again, I want to express our gratitude to him for coming in at such short notice. But I must tell you, on the way in here, while we were walking in, he was already telling me, very interestingly, that, you know, I know you're in Zahirabad with a tractor factory, but right next to my constituency is a 12,000-acre industrial park coming up, and you must look at it. And I said, that's your constituency? No, he said, just neighboring. That's a true politician. He's not pushing only his own constituency. He's interested in his neighbor's constituency. He's interested in Telangana. He's interested in the wider country. He's interested in India. Please welcome our Honorable Health Minister.
I'm fortunate and blessed in one way, but we all miss our leader. Revanth Reddy Garu, the Chief Minister of Telangana, was supposed to come here to congratulate you and bless you all. Because of the emergency issues in the Assembly and debates, he could not come here. On his behalf, as the Health Minister of Telangana government, I'm representing. It's wonderful to be here amongst you, particularly Anandji and Shobhanaji. We are all your fans. We always observe you, we always read your messages, the commitment, the vision, and inspirations. So let me start by the Chancellor, Anand Mahindra, Anand Mahindra garu, Chancellor Mahindra University, Shobhana Kamnegar, member governing body, Ranjan Pant, member governing body, Mahindra University, Mr. C.P. Gurunani, member Board of Management, Mahindra University, Mohit Joshi, member Board of Management, Mahindra University, Mr. Anju Mahendra Sharma, member Board of Management, Mahindra University, Arshwendra Soin, member of Board of Management, Mahindra University, Krishna Kumar Pelli, member governing body, Mahindra University, and Dr. Yejulu Meduri, Vice Chancellor, Mahindra University. You had a very lengthy speech, a written speech, and I don't know should I read the speech or it should be extempore. But it is emotional. Even I have gone through it. I am an alumni of Osmania Engineering College, Osmania University. Passed out in '84. I dreamed big, but my fate has brought me into politics. Today is more emotional to the parents than to your people. Because what they dream, the greatest weakness of the parents is a child. So every parent, all the parents have the dream that my child should be this. Whatever we are today, at least for me, my parents, my father was an inspiration. He was a politician, he was a public representation. I never expected that I'll be into politics, I'll be a public representative with a long career of more than 30 years or 32 years. But it has been very difficult, very hard. I've come here, it's a long journey. Now, let me first of all read the message of Honorable Chief Minister to all of you. First of all, he is conveying his regrets. He is not able to attend this. I regret not being able to attend the convocation ceremony due to urgent and unforeseen developments that require my presence in the legislature. This convocation is a significant milestone. I was looking forward to being part of this special occasion. I extend my sincere apologies to everyone, especially to Mr. Anand Mahindra ji, Chancellor Mahindra University. One more, it's not an appreciation, it is a fact. Mahindra is very famous throughout the world. So various manufacturing units in various fields. But as far as we are concerned, above all, the greatest contribution of Mahindra to the society, to the world, to the country is the quality, the brand of Mahindra, and in particular, with regard to Anand Mahindra ji, the establishment of Mahindra University, which will go a long way in shaping the career of the students of the society. I congratulate you. And let me go through the script also, whatever it is there. It's a great privilege to speak at the third convocation of Mahindra University, an institute which has established itself as a premier campus in South India since inception in 2014 as the Mahindra Equal Central College of Engineering. For many of you, this day will be extremely happy. It's not as so very long ago that I was sitting here for now, eager to take newly acquired knowledge, degree, skills and put them to the test in the real world. At the same time, I know that today you face many challenges and opportunities. It's never could have imagined as a college graduate. The world you are entering as a graduate today has changed, continuous to change at an incredible rapid pace. The 21st century landscape is very much global world driven by data economy. For the last several decades, the industrial age has given way to the information age. And that change that connected the world across borders of all kinds. Knowledge and information are the common languages that connect us across disciplines and industries, and across the national borders and cultural boundaries. At the same time, this globally networked world has led to an explosion of information, one that is expanding exponentially all the time. This comes with great challenge as well as tremendous opportunities for you as future leaders of business, industry, and academy. On the one hand, there is an unprecedented amount of knowledge, information, and data at our fingertips, and ready to be shared anytime, any place. And with the rise of mobile networks and social media, this explosion of big data is not slowing down. It's really just getting started. The problem is that our intellectual resources have not kept pace with the information explosion. We do not currently have sufficient intellectual capacity to make the informed decisions about this flood of data or to harness it effectively. The data science is increasingly playing a critical role as a research tool. For example, in the astronomy, it is helping to identify new stars and galaxies. In material science, the field of big data analysis is helping in designing new materials that are transforming how people live and work around around the world. You'll be a critical part of the talent pool needed to navigate the big data landscape effectively and to provide the analytical skills to harness it fully across many fields. These are the lessons for a rapidly changing world and unpredictable future that will be unrecognizable in so many ways from our past. Yet, at the same time, these lessons about the value of staying flexible, nimble, and importance of learning from the multiple perspectives and willingness to take risks have held true across many generations of change and evolution. All you graduates are embarking on a most exciting journey. The world out there is fiercely competitive, but you should have no fear. You have been tempered by a rigorous engineering program and are now ready to show your mettle with passion, affection, and focus to excel. That should be your mantra of success. As Martin Luther King rightly said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Congratulations to all the graduate students. Good luck. And may all you fulfill your dreams. Before I conclude, let me add my experiences. We may be brilliant educationally, technically, in all aspects. One thing, what my parents have taught me, what I learned, is the human values. This is the most important of all. A combination of education, culture, and values makes a person, an individual, more valuable in the society, which I believe in, which I follow. And every day, every experience, every instant, whether it is bitter or good, is an experience for us to learn. So, it is not the wealth which will give you recognition in this world. It is your contribution, your satisfaction, the way you think. Ultimately, you're part of this society. And you have somewhere that responsibility to strengthen the values in society. So remember, you're going out with the blessings, a vision, and the values to protect, strengthen the human values in society. Congratulations to all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for your gracious presence. Ladies and gentlemen, our Chancellor, Mr. Mahindra, did mention at the start of his talk that we are here to honor the memory of one of Mahindra University's founding fathers, Mr. Vineet Nair. As he mentioned, Vineet passed away a couple of months back, and we are here to posthumously give him Mahindra University's first Doctor of Philosophy honoris causa. In this context, I call upon another of our founding fathers and an inspiration who's been